She won't. But hold on. She won't. Hold on. You are intelligent. So is she intelligent? I won't come for you. I don't come for you, my dear. I'm not a troublemaker. Anybody. You are. I don't have to that. I'll pull your hair. You're not even remorseful that you know what physically act. You do another one that will upset me. I might do something that I can't control.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Gozi and this is Chats with Gozi. Please, if you're yet to subscribe, kindly click on the subscription button and click on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post any new video. On this video, we'll be talking about the Real Housewives of Lagos season 2 episode 4, which was titled Can We Be Friends? And in this particular video, there were a lot of gbasgbos. It was a thing of Faith versus Mariam and Iyabo Ojo. Let's start from the very beginning. So Iyabo and Chioma met up at Chioma's house. Yes, Iyabo taught her how to make amala. Apparently, Chioma's helps had already helped her make the gbegiri and all that for the amala. So while they were eating the amala, they started talking about how Mariam said they were fake, and Iyabo had stated that she would bring that up, but she wanted to bring it up when all the ladies were present. Yes, because it was in the presence of all the ladies that Mariam insinuated that they were fake. They also spoke about Faith's event and how everything was, how she kept them waiting. And what's her name? Chioma was like that nobody should invite her for that type of party again because suffer is not for her. That she was sweating, they were not bringing drinks and all that. Basically, they did not have anything good to say about the party. And then afterwards, Iyabo had stated how she wanted to do a staycation, a vacation, and she wanted the ladies to be involved. And Chioma was like that, no, she's not comfortable with that idea. But Iyabo had told her that she's inviting all the ladies and she just wants it to be a fun getaway weekend. She spoke about how she was not going to invite Laura and by extension Faith, because Faith is Laura's friend. And she's not going to invite Laura basically because every time she has invited Laura, the first one that she invited Laura did not attend, with the excuse of she does not like water, waiting. But when they went to Dubai, she was actually on the water. Also, when she came for her daughter's event, she only stayed 5 minutes and she left. So she's not going to bother inviting her. Chioma has said that she would invite Laura, and if Laura wants to invite Faith, fine, but she is not going to call Faith to invite Faith. She would invite Laura, and Laura can pass it on to Faith. The next scene was Tiannah and Faith. Yes, Tiannah had invited Faith over to the Happiness Center again for yoga. Now, Tiannah that was inviting Faith for yoga does not do yoga. So, at the end of the day, she was looking stupid while doing it because she was just falling anyhow. Whereas Faith that was invited does yoga a lot, yes. So Faith was enjoying it and all. And after the whole session, Tiannah had told her that they should go and take coffee and just basically talk. Basically, Tiannah had told Faith that she hasn't been able to figure her out yet because she does not really talk and all that. And Faith in her confessionals has stated that she does not understand how you want to get to know her within a month, 2 or even 3. That you cannot get to know her like that. Yes, it's not that easy for you to get to know her that fast. Also, when they were talking, they spoke about the event, and Faith had said that everything was just delaying that very day, that everything was delaying, that she does not drive. Like, it's not that she cannot drive, but she does not drive in Lagos and all that, that everything is just too chaotic and all the driver, everything was just like back and the rest. And Tiannah had told her that she should get a security that can drive. And she was like, security drive you around? And Tiannah was telling her that no, in cases of emergency, such as this one, your security would drive. And Faith had stated it in her confessionals that she was not going to take that advice. Tiannah in her confessionals has stated how that excuse was lame and it was not like, that excuse was not something that she was meant to give about keeping them waiting. Next scene was Chioma and Toyin meeting up in a restaurant to basically talk. And in Toyin's confessionals, that's Tiannah's confessionals, she has stated that she knows that this meeting is going to be a disaster because she knows that Chioma is a very rude person. In Chioma's confessionals, Chioma has stated that she wasn't expecting the apology from Tiannah, nor was she expecting Tiannah in her event, that Tiannah blindsided her. So they will have to talk about it and see what happens. Tiannah in her confessionals again has stated that she will try her best and hold her peace. Yes. Then the two of them talk about their issues, and Tiannah was basically telling her that you seem to be underestimating my own heart in this whole thing, because Chioma was just basically talking about how she felt they were cool, they were in a good place, and then all of a sudden she felt like because of something she might have said, Tiannah just came at her, and Tiannah was like, you are underestimating my own hurt, my own pain. See, that whole thing, I don't even understand the conversation. Because for me, it was more like a confrontation. Because Chioma apologized for saying what she said about Tiannah's child, but that every other thing, she's not sorry for that. She was only apologizing for what was said about Tiannah's child. And Tiannah had said that for how Chioma is, because Chioma said she's not a troublesome person, and Tiannah had said, no, you're a troublesome person. Now you're confrontational, you know how to talk and all. I'm not that type of person. I'm the type of person that when you come at me, I hit and do all that. So that's my own way of reacting. Your own way is to talk and all that. And when she had said that, Chioma was like, that means you are not sorry for doing what she did. And Toyin was like, for me, we've moved past that. Which in her confessional, she has stated that she did not even know why they were talking about it again, reopening old wounds. She has stated it that she's the type of person that she's not confrontational. She does not know how to talk back and all that. That's her own kind of person. So she does not know what Chioma will say tomorrow that would actually get her that way again. But for now, she is sorry. That apology was actually genuine. And then Chioma was like, don't come for me, I won't come for you. And Tiannah was like, I never come for you. Chioma in her confessionals was saying how this is not the Chioma of last year, how if Tiannah tries any nonsense, she will beat her up, her security will beat her up, then her mopos will beat her up. I'm like, it's all right. O'Shea beating. Chioma had gone ahead to send a voice note to Laura informing her about the event, and Tanya was with her stylist Damola, and they were packing for the trip. Basically, they showed the ladies one after the other packing for the trip. Now, Laura saw the message and said it was weird that Iyabo did not call her herself. Laura and Faith talk about the trip, and Faith was basically gingering Laura, telling her that she has to show and the rest. And in her confessional, she stated that she wants Laura to actually turn up and not, like, she should leave her two children for a while and have a breath of fresh air and all that. They had showed Toyin, and they had even shown her husband backing their child. Yes. And she was talking about how her nanny had traveled, how ordinarily she wouldn't have traveled, but because it is Iyabo, that's why she's traveling. If not, she would not even try. She would have stayed at home with her husband and her children. Now, Faith was the one that picked her up. So Faith and Toyin went together for the trip, whereas Chioma and Tanya went together for the trip. Iyabo arrived and was shown her room. They had told her that they had reserved the 6 rooms for the 6 ladies and all that. Now, each of them, when they arrived, Iyabo had come down to actually welcome each of them and show them their rooms. Yes, Chioma and Tanya were the first set of people to arrive, and before then, Iyabo had called them and all that. Now, Chioma's room was next to Iyabo's room because Iyabo said that she wanted it to be easy when she and Chioma needed to chit-chat and all that. Then, we now had Faith and Tiannah walking in. And for Tiannah's dressing, this girl, Iyabo Ojo, has said that that King of Fashion is here with Faith, but that she does not know why Faith is dressed in all black. She's dressed like she's going for funeral, and she has funeral written all over her. But nobody is dying in this her own vacation. and that she does not know why Faith will wear a black dress to her event. I'm like, did you put in the dress code that you gave them, did you tell them don't wear black? Because I don't get it. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like Iyabo has been looking for a way for her and Faith to actually have an issue. Yes. Now, let me throw your minds back to the whole tray scene with Iyabo stepping on her tray and Faith keeping quiet. Let me also throw your mind to how Iyabo spoke to Faith, telling her who invited you here, knowing fully well that Laura had told them that she invited Faith. So this whole thing was giving, you're aspiring for a fight, you're aspiring for a fight. She had taken them to their rooms, and later she went to check on Iyabo because she had told Iyabo to make dresses for everybody. And Iyabo had told her that, yes, she did it overnight, that she, in her confession, she has stated that she makes dresses on the go. Yes, that her dresses are sharp dresses and all that. She does not take a lot of time to make dresses, so it was nothing for her to actually make those dresses. Now, apparently, Iyabo had told her about the dresses a night before, and the next day they were to travel. So I'm like, Tiannah is good in what she does then. If she could make dresses for all the ladies within that night and that morning, that's a lot if you ask me. Well, Iyabo had brought the beads to style the ladies for Tiannah. Now, moving from that to the main event. Now, Iyabo had hosted their first night. She had hosted the whole lingerie thing. She told them to dress as their inner stripper. Now, before then, sorry, I omitted that Iyabo had called when she was with Chioma to invite Dr. Rume. Yes, she was like that. She misses his vibe and all that. She wants his vibe in the whole vacation thing. So she had called him, and Dr. Rume had said the notice was extremely short, and she had said yes, that she admits that the notice is short. She had apologized, but Dr. Rume had told her okay, he would come and grace the occasion. Now, for the first night, they had spoken about their inner stripper, and yes, the ladies, not all, if you ask me, the people that actually dressed in the team were the host herself, who later revealed her outfit after the movie. We had Mariam, we had Chioma, and we had Faith. Yes, if you ask me, Tiannah, of course, no, she did not dress for that team. And Tanya, for me, that was not a stripper outfit. It was just slightly revealing, but it was not a stripper outfit. It was when they were there, because Iyabo had told them to come for drinks and to watch her movie and all that. Before they were to watch the movie, that was when the round one of the fight started between Faith and Mariam. Now, it was still about this whole your friend thing of Laura, yes, and calling Laura. Now, Iyabo had brought up the talk and talking to Chioma now that you said you were going to invite Laura. I told you she was not going to come, and Laura had, and what's her name? Chioma had said she's going to call Laura and stepped out to call Laura. Now, in Faith's confessionals, Faith has stated how Laura was not going to be coming that night because she had been craving for her husband all along, and she had finally seen her husband. So she's getting some right now. She would not be coming for this thing that night. Now, Chioma had gone to call and was calling repeatedly, but Laura was not answering the call. Yes, she was not picking. And then Mariam had picked on the issue again, talking to Faith and telling Faith that you could not call your friend and all that. And for Faith is like, are you not her friend too? Which for me is a valid point. You say all these ladies are your friends. You say people are being fake. You are not being fake. What happened to calling your friend? The next thing Mariam want to talk, Mariam say she's a friend of a friend. She's her friend, but they are not too close. I'm like, I bet Mariam, you don't have talk at all. You don't have talk. And then she and Faith had started going on and off again about the whole call thing and the rest. Before we knew what was happening, Mariam had entered with the insult. In her confessionals, that's Mariam, she has stated how she felt like Faith should have her friends back, but she's not having her friends back, and she's not going to allow that. Now, Tiannah in her confessionals has stated that she did not even understand this whole thing. That for her, what is Mariam's business whether the girl has her friend's number or not? which is true. Like, what is if she say she no get the number? Leave her now. You are saying that she's a fake friend, according to you. Now, you people have even told the friend that this person is a fake friend. And the friend has said she does not care because Iyabo had said it, that she had told Laura about the whole thing at Chioma's event and how Laura has said she did not have a number and all that. And her response, that's Laura's response to her, was that she's her friend irrespective of what anybody says. And I'm like, told the girl don't tell now, so why are you people still going over this? It does not make any sense to me. Faith has stated that she and Laura, they know their dynamics and it works for them, so they are fine. And the next thing, Mariam entered with she's shady. And at that point, that was when Faith was like, bitch, what the fuck is your issue? And that was it. Oh, now you telling me I'm shady, is that not you insulting me? And that was how the whole thing just escalated. And then Faith had called Mariam a raccoon and all that. Mariam has stood up saying she's sexy. She came to Faith's front, she removed her jacket and threw on Faith, and Faith had flung it away. Yes, saying that in her confessional, she was saying that it was cheap and all that. And she had come that she's sexy, she's sexier than Faith. In all honesty, I'm like, which word? Yeah. Girl. Where she says she's sexier than Faith. And Faith was like, carry your flat ass and go and sit down. See, in this fight, Faith did not even move. Like, Faith was giving this whole vibe of I'm a queen. It was Mariam that was moving and was restless. And if you ask me who win between Mariam and Faith, it is Faith. Well, Toyin tried stepping in to caution the whole thing, and for where Chioma comes back confused at what was happening, Iyabo now tried settling the matter, like shutting them up and all, because it is her event and all that. They refused to listen. Iyabo had to even shout before they now settled, and then they now started watching the movie. Now, when they wanted to start watching the movie, like before they had watched the movie, Iyabo had invited a guitarist. Now, the person came to perform. Before the person came to perform, Faith had asked for a glass of champagne for Iyabo. And Iyabo has said that Faith should go and get it herself, that she's not serving anybody. And in her confessionals, Iyabo had said that she's done. Like, everything is just tiring, that this is her 25th anniversary in the movie industry. So it was special for her and she wanted to celebrate it. She did not want all this drama and all that. Well, the movie thing happened and they were hailing, what's her name? Iyabo, because she acted well. Now, that was when Iyabo had now shown them her outfit and she was dancing all sexy. And Tiannah was like, so you use my name to ask stripper role, and they laughed about it and all that. And the ladies at that point in time were having fun. Yes, they were doing some lap dances. They were just basically having fun. It was good vibes at that point in time. And then when they settled down, Iyabo handed it over to Tiannah, saying that Tiannah had a game for them to play. Tiannah said the game was named Table Talk, and it was a card game for them to just basically talk and get to know themselves. Yes, but surprisingly, the first question Iyabo picked, I don't know if it's the question in the card or it was the question Iyabo decided to ask. She now asked Mariam that why did Mariam decide to fight at her party. Mariam has stated how Iyabo knows that she's not like that and she will not consider this a fight because she has been in fight. And Faith cannot handle it if she gives her a fight. Faith did not talk. Tiannah in her confessionals was like that. She does not know why Mariam has picked today to start this whole thing. That she won't even call it drama because it does not qualify to be drama because it is silly. Mariam started explaining the whole thing again from Chioma's event and all that. How she did not have the number. I'm like, what exactly is your problem, Mariam? She does not have the number in her, so what happened? Which Faith later was trying to explain to them that she was telling them that she does not have the Nigerian number and she did not have hotspots then with her to call the American number. So it was that simple. Plus, all of them are her friends, so it shouldn't matter who calls her, which I agree with Faith. And As Miriam was talking, Faith was like, no, that's not what happened. And Faith interjected. Miriam tried shutting up Faith, and Faith was not having it. Faith was like, she has been talking since, and now she's going to speak. And before we knew it, round two started again. And according to, for me, the person's confessionals that was just so amazing this particular episode and this particular part was Tiannah, because Tiannah just kept on making a mockery out of the whole thing. I mean, making the ladies. She was talking about how it was a fight between the raccoon and the chimpanzee. Yes, because Miriam had called Faith a chimpanzee, while Faith had called Miriam a raccoon. Tiannah, however, said that, but looking at Miriam fight now, that she's actually looking like a raccoon, and that now Iyabo did not bring a granite and banana so that they'll be able to watch the fight and enjoy it. I was like, Iyabo, you say if you like wahala. Before we knew what was happening, yes, there were a lot of insults between Miriam and what's her name, Faith. Faith calling Miriam a public toilet. Miriam saying a lot of curse words that were cut off. And Faith in her confessionals talking about how she has received different calls from different people telling her that Miriam has been asking about her. Yes, basically, Miriam has been looking for her story and all. And Miriam was telling her, I know your story. What Miriam was saying a lot. Like, hi, before we knew what was happening, Faith was trying to explain herself and was talking about what had happened that day and how all the ladies were talking, and Iyabo had interjected saying no, that she can take anything, but she does not like disrespect, and that what is she saying about they were talking. And Faith was still trying to explain, ignoring Iyabo. Now, Faith did not try in this part. She ignored Iyabo completely. Iyabo was not having it. Iyabo goes at her, and it became a thing that, like, it became a 2-on-1 quarrel, if you ask me. Became a Iyabo and Miriam versus Faith. Yes, two of them were insulting her. Iyabo was saying how she's mad, how she's insane, how her head is not correct. Iyabo insulted Faith, if you ask me. And Faith did not say Faith did not give one insult to Iyabo. Instead, she concentrated her insult on Miriam. Yes, for Iyabo, she has stated that the only thing she told Iyabo is, okay, because Iyabo had even gotten up from where she was and had come to Faith's side. Now, before that time, there was a time that Miriam had come to Faith's face and I think she had touched her, and Faith had said it that, if you touch me one more time, the Ikwere part of me will come out and you won't like it. Trust me. Touch me one more time. And Miriam kept on talking, and Chioma came to get Miriam out of that place. Now, in all this, Faith was still sitting pretty and drinking her champagne. I say, wahala. When fighting with class, I say, wahala deal. Whereas Iyabo has gotten up, Iyabo came towards her side, and at that point, Faith was like, Iyabo, what do you want to do? What will you do about it? And in her confessional, she stated that from someone that usually I will hit you, I will do this, I don't have patience, and the rest, that she was expecting a lot more from Iyabo and not all this talk. She was expecting a lot more. And she had asked her twice, what do you want to do about it? And they had shown the quarrel again. She was asking Iyabo, what do you want to do about it? And Iyabo was like, you are mad. Sorry, before it had gotten to this critical point, when it was still a fight between Miriam and Faith, Iyabo and the other ladies were like, let them call it a night, as it's just fight. Toyin had gotten up and she had gone. Yes, when they were doing, Toyin no dey there again. Remember, her neck is paining her. So in case they want to fight, let them not go and mistakenly blow her neck. Well, she had gone. She had resigned for the night. Now, those ones were there still fighting. Iyabo telling Faith that she's fake. She should leave the whole Oyibo thing and speak proper English and all that. That let them talk, let them square it out. See, Iyabo was saying a lot. Iyabo said how she is fake, she's this, she's that. But Faith did not insult Iyabo. And at the end of the day, Faith stood up that in her confessional, she was like that the party is boring. Maybe they needed her to liven the party up. And now there's no need for her to stay because it's all dry and nothing there. Yes, it's not fun anymore. So there's nothing keeping her there. And she walks away with her security guard. Yes. And then later we saw that this girl, Iyabo, leaves, Chioma leaves, and that was it. The up next, we're still going to be seeing drama because in the up next, Dr. Rume comes for the vacation. Then we can see Laura and Faith discussing, and I think it's still in the vacation. I'm not sure, but Laura and Faith were talking, and Faith was just basically telling Laura how she's going to be treating the person, which I think is Miriam, as a fly that does not exist. Whereas Laura was telling her that she should, how should they put her? She should not stoop down to their level. I'm like, okay. So this drama is just starting. I'm like, wahala go day this season. Well, that's all I have for you guys on this video. Let me know in the comment section who you thought won this fight between Faith versus Iyabo Ojo and Mariam. For me, this particular round, na Faith win. Well, that's all I have for you guys on this video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks to my old subscribers. Thanks to my returning subscribers. You lot are the very best. Bye, guys.